Hey guys, Eric Sargent, General Manager at Ed Martin Toyota in Noblesville, Indiana. And you are looking at an aftermarket backup camera for any car, but specifically on a 200 Series Land Cruiser today. So we are looking at the VOXX Electronics Corporation RVM744 backup camera. So this is a rear view mirror backup camera. Of course, we all know that Land Cruisers already come with a backup camera left of the license plate. However, sometimes that is blocked. Maybe you have a rear bumper or whatever. So this is just an extra camera, and I'll kind of just give you a quick little walk around of how it works. So first of all, you really can't see it. I mean, it's kind of in the shadow a little bit, but it's right there in the middle. We do have a couple extra rigid industry scene lights, which we mounted as reverse lights, but ultimately it's kind of incognito. The reason that I think this is a particularly sweet little camera, a couple things. First of all, let me just show you how it looks. The quality of the camera is incredible. I'm going to turn this on. All right. So I'm kind of moving my hand out of the way a little bit. There we go. So what we're looking at here, so obviously there's an on and off button. So you can go ahead and shut the camera off and it turns it up. Not for too long. So it turns into just a regular auto dimming mirror. Now you are going to lose the home link buttons because this particular unit doesn't have that. Maybe they make another version that does have that. I did look for that, I couldn't find it. But let's go ahead and say that, you know, we turn this on, which you can do while you're driving, by the way. You don't have to have this in reverse. But so I am going to go ahead and put it in reverse, which did trigger it to turn on. Again, if I wanted to turn it on while I was driving, all I would have to do is press the power button, it would turn on. So we have the camera that comes with the vehicle, and then you'll notice that right there and right there, and also right there and right there are two little paper reams that I had put on the floor just for context. So on the digital camera, on the camera that's underneath, but that's up on the spoiler, the one that we're kind of reviewing right here, the VOXX audio one, you can kind of see the distance is about 12 feet. I think my iPhone measuring tape said 11 feet, but I measured it against the tiles on the floor, and I think it's a little bit more like 12. So right now, the quality is just super impressive. If you take a look at it versus the Toyota one, it may be hard to see from the camera. I'll kind of get back a little bit. It's just much better. I like it. I just like it a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the car back into park. As you can see, it went back to a normal camera. This car doesn't have a rear bumper, so you know, visibility is perfectly fine out of that. It does look just like an OEM rear view mirror. One thing that's kind of cool about this particular mirror display, is you can wire in other feeds to it. So if you have, like, you know, this is the one that we're in here, but you know, you could put in like, you know, a front camera or maybe a side camera, but there are different ways of actually doing it. It does have guidelines. They're not dynamic like the Toyota ones where you turn the steering wheel and then they move. They're just kind of fixed. But you know, it does come with this cool little remote control that you can change a couple features on it. If you look through here, you can adjust the dynamic guidelines so they're just exactly perfect to the function that you want for this, you know, for the specific vehicle that you're going to use it for. But just kind of look at the paper reams on the floor. You can kind of see the guidelines there. I'm sure there's somebody in the comments that can tell me how wide these tiles are with just by looking at them. But again, it's about 12 feet or so. I'm going to walk over to my car real quick because I have a rear bumper with the tire carrier and accessory panel, descent rear bumper. And so I have poor visibility from my camera. My camera, well, let me just kind of for context, it is relocated right there to the center, but that camera gets dirty. It's down low. I have typically fairly poor visibility out the back of my car anyway, because I also have a drawer system, the Trekbox Alpha with the cargo barrier. So I'm looking, if you're sitting in my seat where my camera's at and you're looking through my rear view mirror, you know, all you really see is the accessory panel, a tire carrier, a little bit of, you know, just really don't see a whole lot. There's light coming in, but it's poor visibility. So pressing the button while I'm driving and actually seeing what's behind me, I think that would be something that I would definitely do at night, or even during the day. So, or maybe my one camera is dirty, so I have another one. So I'll do it before I shut the camera off here. I'll kind of show you how it's wired up, right? Just for context here, we have a TRD Pro Lunar Rock 4Runner, as well as a beautiful Heritage Edition 21 Land Cruiser, which I'll make details out there for in another video. But just kind of up close and personal, you know, you can't really see any wires. It's all ran through the spoiler itself. I will go ahead and open it up real fast so you can see kind of where those wires ran. Although they'll be hidden, you can kind of imagine. So it's coming through these to these channels here, and then just kind of straight down the top of the headliner. But all in all, I think it's a really nice upgrade for certain people. I plan on doing that on my own car sooner than later. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you like the channel, please hit thumbs up and subscribe.